Hi, Eden here with Nerdcore News, and we're here with
Brad Kesten, the voice of Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. If you grew up watching basically any cartoons, you've grown up listening to this guy. He was the man, Charlie Brown. The man. Now, Charlie Brown was obviously a character that a lot of us grew up with. You did that for how many years were you the voice of Charlie Brown?
Yeah, roughly about 7. About 7. Yeah, the first thing I remember recording somewhere maybe 1982, 81, 82, somewhere in that range.
And can I get you to say something in Charlie's voice?
Good grief.
That's awesome. Now, you've done a long list of other voices also, right? Which voices are those?
Let me see. Did a lot of work for the Gremlins movie, Indiana Jones movies. A lot of more foreign movies that a lot of things that were dubbed from foreign into English than I'd even care to remember. There was a lot of the on-camera work, Diff'rent Strokes and Silver Spoons and Taxi, and it's a fairly long list because it goes back I started when I was 8.
Oh, wow.
So it's a long sheet, but I mean, of all of those, Charlie Brown was the one that meant the most to me, not only because I retained a lot of friends from the show. I mean, one of my best friends, Angela Lee Sloan, who played Lucy. I'm still really close friends with her and known her since I was 9.
She was always kind of mean to you, though.
She was so sweet in real life. But otherwise, on tape, she was the meanest person ever, and she did it so well. She perfected being really, really mean to me.
She did, yes.
And but this is the show that means the most to me, and it's something that will last forever, and that there aren't many characters out there that are so beloved by people all around the world, and it means a lot to people of all generations, from little kids to people in their 80s. They remember watching it with their children in the 60s, and so it's pretty cool, actually.
And I know we were talking about this a little earlier, but the holiday specials, we're saying that they're hard to find nowadays.
Of course they're hard to find. They want to make money on the DVD sales. You can find some of the things on different YouTube channels. I know that my series, the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show, that's all over YouTube. A couple of other places. Most of them you can buy on iTunes, but for the most part, obviously they want to sell the DVDs.
Yeah, but for $5 or $10 nowadays, you can get a DVD, and it's worth it. It's Charlie Brown. It's gonna be a golden icon forever.
Forever. And then we've got a movie coming out, which I'm still trying to be a part of, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Movie that's coming out next year. Peanuts' first movie, I think, since Race for Your Life in '77.
So we can look forward to a Peanuts movie next year.
There's a lot riding on it. It's a big 3D CGI Charlie Brown epic, and I'm looking forward to it.
Something to keep our eyes out for.
It's going to be fantastic for it. And if that does well, who knows?
Could open new doors for Charlie Brown everywhere.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really truly do. It's too great of a character and a series to kind of just fade away.
It really is. It really is. Right?
Here's hoping.
Fingers crossed. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
This is Eden with Nerdcore News, and we're out.